partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronzexual Confessions.
I nearly went to jail.
What?
You heard what I said.
Why?
This even happens to my wife. This happened.
Say the words.
So I had a conversation with a Bronzexual. Moreover, my wife had a conversation with a Bronzexual, and I nearly clotheslined this blank blank.
Let me do something. This is you right now.
I'm getting too old for this.
That's definitely me. Because I am getting too old for this.
Victor, what you mean?
A Bronzexual said the wrong thing to my wife. When Jody and I were sitting down talking, cutting up, having fun. Victor, you know that situation you went through with the guy that had the car wrapped in you know what? Well, the fellow that could have passed for that could have passed for him, he found us. Only I didn't try to beat him with a roasted chicken. I tried to beat him with my bare hands. When he said, God help us, quote, I don't know why you're sitting around talking about that has-been. Close quote.
You know what I gotta say?
Now, before I provide a response,
My sir, you know what I gotta say to that?
I know what I gotta say, and it's this.
So I realized that I think, even though it's not advertised,
Right.
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it. It's like a secret club society.
Oh my gosh.
So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU, stupid university. Yeah, all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid university, where everyone graduates magna cum stupid.
I got something to say.
Oh no!
You know what I gotta say, Brian?
What's that?
Got me up.
What?
Nobody got time for that.
I'll say it again.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And
Oh, hell no!
I want to read a little something here.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Larry Bird, quote, I would never call him the best player I've ever seen if I wasn't serious. Close quote. Magic Johnson, Hall of Famer, by the way. Quote, there's Michael Jordan, and then there's the rest of us. Close quote. Allen Iverson, Hall of Famer. Mike is the GOAT. Mike will always be the GOAT. Shaquille O'Neal, Hall of Famer. The Last Dance only solidified the argument about who was the greatest player of all time. Sir Charles, he didn't just want to beat his opponents, he wanted to break them. Like I said, no disrespect to Kobe Bryant, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, LeBron James, Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain. The best thing I've ever seen is Michael Jordan, and it was an honor and a privilege to play against him. He is the best player I've ever seen. Dwayne Wade, Hall of Famer. MJ was chosen to be the GOAT. Jerry West, the late great Jerry West, Hall of Famer. He is the best player, the best athlete I've ever seen in my life. Kevin Garnett, Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. He saved basketball when basketball was about to be lost. When we had addicts, when kids were coming to camp overweight, who do you think started coming to camp fit and ready for day one? Who started it? Hall of Famer Dirk Nowitzki. The Last Dance was excellent. I was a huge Bulls fan in the 90s. So many things I never knew or had forgotten. MJ is the GOAT. Patrick Ewing, one of my first favorite players and a Hall of Famer. LeBron is incredible, but he is not Michael Jordan. Vince Carter. Whoops. I still have to give it to Michael Jordan. Hall of Famer Hakeem Olajuwon. When people start comparing LeBron to Jordan, it's not a fair comparison. Jordan was a much more superior player in a tougher league. He was very creative. That doesn't take anything away from LeBron because he is a great player, but it's not a fair comparison. Jordan is just so superior. Stephon Marbury. You really want to rank Jordan? Jordan shouldn't even be a ranking. I don't know why they keep mentioning MJ's name in the same conversation. LeBron is great, but Jordan is not from this earth. He's just different. Now, why did I read all of that, you ask? I read a total of 13 quotes. You're muted, Droid.
Because nobody, and I'll repeat that, is better than Jordan.
I just read 13 quotes here. 10 of them were by Hall of Famers who played. A couple of those Hall of Famers. Well, one of them, Jerry West, no longer with us. But all of the Hall of Famer quotes that I read had a chance to see MJ do his thing. Some of those Hall of Famer quotes that I read had a chance and the privilege and the honor to play against him. There is no other than Michael Jordan. And if you actually think that there is someone else, then I'll allow the bishop to close this out.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
As Droid pointed out earlier, sometimes I just feel like saying,
I'm getting too old for this.
Now we're even. Sometimes I just want to tell people,
stop the cap
when it comes to MJ. And I also want to tell them they didn't watch basketball. And now for a musical interlude, we provide a selection from the Wonder Bread Tabernacle Choir entitled Stop Smoking. If you think the NBA has a chance with LeBron as your king, you fool! If you think the NBA has a chance with LeBron being the face still, you fool! If you think LeBron was ever the face of the NBA, and I'm talking about from 2003 until now, you fool! And you're taking a big fat... Oh, LeBron's not a has-been. He was and never was. Because his game is, and if you think it's better, matter of fact, you know what we need to do?
We gotta pause that.
I actually had that same bronsexual, and not only asked, why are we talking about these has-beens, but why are we mentioning LeBron in the same pantheon of greatness? Or why are we mentioning MJ, I beg your pardon, the same pantheon of greatness as LeBron? I said simple, because LeBron's been far more superior and far more better. Well, he doesn't have well, Michael didn't have the all-time scoring record. He didn't need it. His look told me this.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying?
I said, that's no lie. That's fact. By the way, you know what really does it for me? He says, what's that? You can't find a stat that he didn't excel, that LeBron hasn't excelled in. Yes, I can. 3-point field goals. The year that Michael averaged 37 points a game, which happened to be 1987, by the way. You know how many 3-point field goal attempts he took that entire season? 12. In 82 games. And oh, by the way, he did something LeBron has never done. 3,000 points in a season. He also did something in 1988 that LeBron has never done and never will do. DPOY. What does that stand for? Defensive Player of the Year. So if you think LeBron is superior to MJ in all the ways that you think,
Bitch, please.
Oh, I was hovering over that for a minute now.
way
And
ahead.
you know
of
what I
partner.
say to bronsexuals like that?
Bitch, are you for real?
That too. Now this.
This moment of bronsexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronsexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YO-KANG. Real LJPM, now approve all this.
One more time for those of you in the cheap seats at the old Richfield Coliseum.
This moment of bronsexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronsexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YO-KANG. Real LJPM, now approve all this.
To you bronsexuals,
Stop it. Get some help.
please.
Now get out of our face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned.
Hold on a minute. Hang
False
on.
start.
False start.
Offense.
Offense.
I'll decline it. Dear bronsexuals, you. Dear bronsexuals on top of bronsexuals, you.
Shane's dead.
Dear social media for hyping up bronsexuals, which hype up LeBron, you. Dear ESPN for putting Braun on and shoving him down our throats and up our asses for 22 years. You, you, and you.
Oh, and this is how we end the show. Okay.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who...
Hold up. And in case you didn't hear what I said, you, and you, bronzesexuals.
Roughing the flopper, personal foul.
I ain't rough him up yet.
Can we get into this?
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up.
All up.
Oh my! I want to get out of here.
False start. Offense.
Okay, we're out
No,
of here.
I'm gonna.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of The Bronzesexual Confessions.
I was about to call Father O'Shaughnessy because yes,
Because,
LeBron.
LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you. Forever and ever. Amen. Have a great
Please.
day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope y'all are too. Now we're out of here. See you tomorrow. And as I said, bronzesexuals, you, and I'll repeat, you.
And just remember, everybody, if you thought your football team was bad, just be glad you don't have 38-day-old Mayo as a head coach.
See you later.